welcome to Elden Ring Sucks. There's a lot we have to get over on this first video, so just be ready and enjoy. So today we're gonna go to Raya Lucaria, probably the farthest I've ever gotten in this game, so yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Can't wait to do it all again. God, can't wait to do it all again. Here we come. Can't wait to do it all again. I don't really know what I'm doing, so please bear with me. So, what you need to get caught up on is there's a carousel within the first few bonfires of Raya Lucaria that when you drop off of it, you get to a boss, and if you die to the boss, you get transported to the Dragon Manor, I think it's called. Oh my lord. That was hell. But yeah, I'm gonna tell this chick off because I ain't no simp.
Then good day to you, my...
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna make my way to Raya Lucaria. Let me fuck up this guy's shit because I hate him so much. He's so annoying. I don't even like his daughter. Honestly, I'm not too fond of any of the characters in the game, you know? Because whoever put crack in the game didn't put it in the characters. Obviously the gameplay. But Bach is the only character, you know, I can bond. Or no, I guess he's kind of like my spirit animal in the game, literally. Because Sigma and Chad are the only ways I can describe myself. If I'm being honestly, I'm a Sigma. Grugma mindset, alright? So we're just gonna go to Raya Lucaria here. The beginning part here is so... This isn't even where I'm supposed to be. Please. Okay. This old crone, the old Kaja, is a little interesting. If you look with your eyes, you could see the most delicate prize. It's not the fingers, it's the toes. Hey there guys, it's your favorite PNG tuber here. Just dropped in to say I'm sorry. That last clip had a little too much Vine Boom sound effect. It's all gonna get worse eventually. You'll see. Sorry for that momentary lapse of reason, guys. I couldn't help myself. You know, the doomer mentality, you know, I'm a millennial, whatever you want to call it. Just couldn't help myself. The part where this finally starts making sense is getting pretty close. So thanks for waiting. There's a lot of complaining I have to get over, so I'm going to preface it by saying this game has given me a lot of fun that I haven't had in a while. So I'm very thankful to From Software for giving me this chance to play a game, you know, that it's just this fun. And not to shit on the game, but there's a lot of polish that is missing. I mean, a lot of what I can say can be said about other, you know, Soulsborne games, but yeah, we're gonna try to illuminate how Elden Ring fucks you over a lot, yeah. And if it's looking like I've played this before, I've played this a lot before, but just the beginning part, you'll see how inexperienced I become very quickly. And I know it's ironic given the fact that I completely suck at this game. So if you have any tips, make sure to fucking tell me something, because I'm playing as the bandit. I think it's the worst class. You'll see the utility the bandit has. I'll probably show it off later, but it's kind of embarrassing. You'll see, but yeah, there's a lot of broken shit about my character, and you know, a lot of good people have noticed that you can just take advantage of all the cracks the game gives you. And the first complaint I want to give is going to be on difficulty. I mean, it's not really a problem, but the difficulty, again, it can lead to people taking advantage of any of the broken abilities found in the game. Blood being a major ability most swords players use. And if I'm being honest, I have it equipped on this class. You'll see in a second. But I only use it for bosses. Trust me. But continuing on difficulty, every combatant you play against in this game can kill you in some manner. And in some cases it can make every fight more interesting. But things become tedious very quickly. Like when you can get killed by a horde of zombies because you can't block grappling attacks. And the only thing you can do is just dodge into oblivion. This stupid fucking... hordes just piss me off, man.
Motherfucker. I can't fucking believe this game. This game sucks. This game fucking sucks. Die, bitch. Die. No, you can't touch me. My time is now.
Fuck! Are you kidding me? I can't even get past the first part now?
Sorry again for yet another detour on the path to complaining about a game that is actually very fucking good. Following up on how every enemy can kill you, the damage this game's enemies can do is kind of insane. Because of that, vigor is a very important attribute, and all you really need to succeed in this game is going to be a lot of health. So when in doubt, just dump all your points into vigor. I haven't done that yet, as you can probably see, but I know it's going to be necessary for all the future godlike bosses. And since we have damage in mind, let's talk about the dogs. So apparently there's this meme going around of how a dog and Kaled can combo you and do upwards of 10,000 damage. Can't wait to experience that, guys. I'm so excited. I already hate dogs. I'm gonna continue hating them, I guess. But the simple fact that dogs are quick and can take big chunks of your health, yeah, they're like little bastards. I mean, other than that, they're very stylistically appropriate for this game. They can range from the wolves to like the deformed demi madness mud or whatever it's called. So guys, right now I want you to comment your favorite dog type. You know, I like the sheepdog doggy, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I still have one more complaint though. Building off that damage topic, they tend to be in packs, right? So you tend to not like them, you know, fighting you all at the same time. And I know it looks like I'm handling them well, but this is actually a pretty rare occasion. So, for example, if we were out in the wild, you would want to like pick them off individually. And I remember there's one place in the demi-human forest that's like by a pond. There's like a bunch of them, and I know that you guys did the same thing I did there. I just picked them off and tried not to alert all of them. And talking about dogs in that part of the map, after you get off Mornlift, you have to take care of the dogs first. And I remember wasting so many flasks on just the first part. So it was just, I wasted so much time there. Yeah. So fuck dogs, and all my homies hate dogs. You hear? I think we focused on dogs too long. I would like to talk about the other enemies now. So dogs have this. I know we're gonna start this off with dogs. Just hear me out. Dogs have the weird circling thing they do. I think that's an actual thing they do in nature, but I feel like it's connected to like how most of the NPCs will take forever to attack you. Like I feel like they all have the same time frame, because like sometimes the enemies will just sit there and not even try to attack. It's like they're playing defense most of the time. I mean, it's not like that with bosses, but definitely in Limgrave with the soldiers and knights, they were the worst offenders. Oh, and did I mention bosses and how much I love the bosses in this game? Yeah, I think Margit is a great beginner boss, and it really prepares you for Godric, and that's when they start putting like the hard bosses out there. But I do have a complaint about the catacomb bosses. The catacomb bosses are all assholes. They're all completely different, but they're all equally difficult. The one problem is they drop like a little amount of runes, like an undesirable amount. If I'm being honest, I'd find every way to postpone them because they just weren't worth it. I mean, other than that, they're fine. How are you guys liking the gameplay? Yeah. I love shitty Elden Ring gameplay, if you know what I mean. Haha. I'm playing on a mouse and keyboard, so please spare me from any possible roasts you might have. So now we're getting into the real reason why I made this video. Why I've been doing this stupid rant. And I'm completely sorry to everyone. I know I'm already pissing off a bunch of people, but I'm just gonna say it. This game does not work as an open world game. Alright, right now you might be thinking to yourself, what the fuck is this kid thinking? And maybe even, why the fuck am I still watching? But if you trust the process, I can promise a maybe on this argument working out. The only legitimacy I have to making this claim is the fact that I've played Breath of the Wild, and that was a good open world experience. But let's continue on this topic. To me, the open world experience is about freedom and liberty given to the player. Elden Ring, much like its predecessors, thrive in the action and thrill in limiting the player with intense battles and pushing you into corners. This game definitely has that, but you can also just completely dip any battle you get into that isn't a boss. So for right now, just completely disregard the fact that I was dissing the difficulty a few seconds ago. From my own experience, the Soulsborne style usually gives you this epic descent into its story, and it curates this perfectly well-crafted difficulty that exponentially climbs as you continue to build your character. It's like the triumphant hero brought from nothing. But in this game, the difficulty and story is all over the place. And it kind of reminds me of a tedious RPG. You need to grind and grind and grind just to make it to the next stage of the game. And even if you want to argue that you're fighting in an exponential manner, just like, I guess, Dark Souls 3, I know you've done it. You know what I'm talking about, and it isn't about the doggy. In the open world part of the game, you can just get on torrent whenever you want. So, if you can just use the horse to escape, you can just save your ass at any time. The fact that you can leave battles and choose when to engage, this gives the player full responsibility in how hard they should make the game. You can kill the goats for 10 hours, or you could follow the main storyline without the proper level, only to be forced to then grind for 10 hours on those same goats. In summation, Elden Ring is at its best is when you're exploring, but when it forces you to just replay the same environments just for runes, it's so unfun. And I just hope that the rest of the game isn't like that. I don't know, guys. I might change my mind the further I get into this game, but this is just my impression at the moment. Sorry if I offended you for insulting your favorite game. So again, I must rephrase this for those who do not already get it. I'm sharing my opinion on the internet. Please be wary of this. Jesus, I'm so unfunny. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to get this off my chest now. Now that I'm giving Elden Ring a go. It's a solid 9 out of 10 game, easily. I just felt there was something off about the game I was playing, you know? Well, regardless, I'm gonna be playing the game. God, I can't wait for that Radon fight. I don't know how to do an outro, so I guess just see ya? No. Bach, my boy. She wasn't a drainer, and she didn't even like Weezer. Listen, man, she couldn't handle the Bachman style, you hear? Anyway, what's the status on that dress you're fixing for me? I mean,